Hello, friends. Today I want to talk about something we all know deep in our hearts, but sometimes forget in the rush of everyday life. If you want it, you can have it. Now, that might sound simple, but I'm here to tell you it's as powerful as it is simple. Every great achievement, every breakthrough in human history began with someone wanting something deeply, fiercely, and without apology. Desire is where it all starts. But I'm not talking about fleeting casual wishes. I'm talking about that deep burning hunger, the kind that sits in your gut and won't let you sleep at night. That kind of desire moves mountains. The first step? Own your dream. Too often we let society, our families, even our own doubts tell us what's possible for us. But you have to claim what you want like it's yours already. Nobody can want your dream more than you do. Nobody can chase it for you. You must be your own champion, your own cheerleader, and sometimes your own rescue. But listen, desire without vision is like a ship without a sail. If you really want it, you need to be clear about what it is. You need a clear picture of your dream. Not fuzzy, not vague. Crystal clear. Because if you don't know exactly what you want, the world won't know how to deliver it to you. When you visualize that goal, see it in full color, feel it, taste it, live in it, because that vision will guide your actions every single day. Here's where it gets real. Wishing isn't enough. You can sit in your room, wish on stars, pray, meditate, but if you want it, you have to get up and go after it. You have to take that bold, messy, imperfect first step. And then the next one. And the next one. Because there's no secret to success, it's the work you're willing to put in, day out. Fear will show up. Oh yes, fear is part of the deal. But here's the thing, when you want something badly enough, that desire will carry you through fear. Because if you're going to be afraid anyway, you might as well be afraid on the path to your dream, not sitting on the sidelines wishing for a life that could have been, right? And let's talk about failure. It will happen. Not might. It will happen. But failure is not the end. It's a sign you're in the game. If you want it, you'll see failure for what it is, lessons in disguise. Each time you fall, you get up a little stronger, a little wiser. Keep moving, don't quit. The only true failure is giving up on something your heart knows it needs. You've got to believe in yourself, even when nobody else does. Oh yes, there will be times when no one will see your vision, when people will doubt you. In those moments, your belief in yourself has to be unshakable. If you want it, you have to believe you deserve it. You are worthy of the life you dream of, no matter where you come from, no matter who says otherwise. But you've also got to be patient. Oh, I know we don't like to hear that part. But wanting something doesn't mean you get it tomorrow. Patience and persistence are your greatest allies on this journey. Trust that every small step you take is bringing you closer to the finish line. Slow progress is still progress. Finally, remember this, none of us do this alone. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher. Build a tribe that speaks life into your dreams, that reminds you of your greatness when you forget. Because on the days when doubt creeps in, and you'll need that support system to pull you through. And when you get there, when you finally get there, you will taste the sweetness of that victory in a way that's impossible to describe. Because you didn't just wish for it, you wanted it, you worked for it, you earned it. So if you want it, go out and get it. It's waiting for you. The question is, how badly do you want it? Desire is the starting point of everything we do in life. It's the silent force that drives us forward, often without us even realizing it. Think about it, every major achievement, every dream fulfilled began with someone wanting something badly enough to pursue it. Desire is the spark that ignites the fire, the energy that keeps you moving when everything around you says to stop. But here's the thing, desire isn't just about wanting something in a casual, passing way. It's not like saying, I wish I could win the lottery and then going on with your day. Real desire runs deeper than that. It's the kind of longing that consumes your thoughts, that lingers in your mind long after everyone else has gone to bed. It's the thing that keeps you up at night, imagining what life would be like if only you could achieve that goal, reach that next level, make that dream a reality. Desire fuels your efforts. It gives you the strength to get up early, stay up late, and push through challenges that might otherwise stop you in your tracks. When you truly want something, you're willing to make sacrifices of time, energy, and sometimes comfort, because that desire burns inside you so fiercely that nothing else matters. It pushes you through obstacles that would break someone else because your heart is set on something greater, something beyond the present moment. And here's the magic of desire: it has the power to transform your life. What you focus on, you begin to attract. When you want something deeply and are willing to work for it, life has a way of opening doors. You start seeing opportunities where there were none, solutions to problems that once seemed insurmountable. Desire makes you resourceful, resilient, and relentless in your pursuit. But it's important to remember that desire isn't enough on its own. It has to be paired with action, with consistent effort. The power of desire lies in its ability to fuel that action, to give you the determination to keep going, even when things get tough. When your desire is strong enough, the fear of failure fades into the background. Challenges become stepping stones, and obstacles turn into opportunities for growth. Desire shapes your destiny. It's the foundation of every great success story, the common thread that ties together all the people who have achieved remarkable things. If you want something badly enough, and if you're willing to do the work to get it, there's nothing that can stop you. Desire is the force that drives transformation, the invisible energy that turns dreams into reality. So when you feel that longing deep inside you, when you know in your gut that there's something more you're meant to do, pay attention to it. That desire is your guide, your compass, leading you toward the life you're meant to live. Trust it, honor it, and let it fuel everything you do, because if you want it deeply enough, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Your dreams are yours, and no one else's. It's a simple statement, but the reality of it can be unsettling. We live in a world where everyone has an opinion about how you should live, what you should want, and who you should become. From the moment you're old enough to have aspirations, there's a chorus of voices: family, friends, society, telling you which dreams are realistic and which ones are unattainable. It's as if they've decided for you what's possible and what isn't, what's worth chasing and what you should abandon for something safer, more practical. But the uncomfortable truth is, no one else can see what you see. They don't have your vision. They don't live with that small, persistent pull inside you, the one that whispers to you late at night when the noise of the world has quieted. You know what you want, even if you can't fully explain it to anyone else, even if it doesn't make sense to them. And that's the point. It's your dream, your responsibility, your burden. Owning your dream means understanding that no one else is going to care about it as much as you do. No one else is going to feel the sting of regret if you let it slip away. There's a loneliness in that, a quiet isolation that comes with realizing that your dream lives and dies by your hands alone. Others might support you, cheer for you, or offer advice, but at the end of the day, you're the one who has to do the work. You're the one who has to fight for it every single day in a world that often seems indifferent to what you're striving for. Sometimes owning your dream feels like carrying a weight that gets heavier with every step. Especially when things go wrong, when failure knocks at your door, or when you're faced with decisions that force you to choose between comfort and uncertainty. Because when you really own your dream, you don't have the luxury of blaming others when things fall apart. You can't point to someone else and say, this didn't work because of them. You carry the responsibility, and with it, all the pressure, all the expectations. It's not a comforting thought to know that your dream could fall apart entirely because you didn't show up for it. But that's the truth. Ownership isn't just about embracing the glory of success. It's about acknowledging the real possibility of failure. The fear of what happens if you chase your dream with everything you've got and it still doesn't pan out. But here's the uncomfortable thing: you have to want that. Knowing what you want is only the beginning. It's the starting point. But clarity is where the real power lies. You can't hit a target you can't see. And the same goes for your dreams and goals. Without a clear, vivid picture of what you're aiming for, you'll find yourself drifting, unsure of your direction. It's easy to say you want success or happiness, but what does that actually look like? What does it feel like? Without vision and clarity, those desires remain just words, empty, undefined, and out of reach. Clarity is the blueprint for action. It sharpens your focus and allows you to break down that big, overwhelming dream into manageable steps. When you're clear about what you want, you can chart a path to get there. You start to see which opportunities are worth pursuing and which are distractions. Everything in life becomes a choice between what brings you closer to your vision and what takes you further away from it. But clarity isn't just about the big picture. It's about the details. You need to see the small, specific elements of your dream to bring it to life. It's the difference between saying, I want to be successful, and saying, I want to build a business that provides financial freedom and allows me to travel the world while making a positive impact on my community. That second statement is filled with intention, purpose, and direction. It gives you something tangible to strive for, a clear target to focus on every single day. When you have that kind of clarity, it influences everything you do. Your decisions become easier because you know exactly what you're working toward. You can say no to the things that don't align with your vision without guilt or hesitation. And most importantly, you can recognize the opportunities that are meant for you, the ones that move you closer to where you want to be. Clarity also gives you the power to persevere when the going gets tough. The journey toward your dream will not always be easy. There will be obstacles, setbacks, and moments when you doubt whether it's even possible. But if your vision is crystal clear, it becomes your anchor. You can hold on to it in those dark moments, reminding yourself why you started, what you're fighting for, and what it will feel like when you finally get there. It's not enough to just want something vaguely. You need to be specific, intentional, and unwavering in your vision. The clearer your vision, the more likely you are to turn it into reality. It's about seeing it so clearly in your mind that you can almost touch it. Ask yourself the hard questions: what do I really want? That vision will be your guide, your motivation, and your reminder. How does it make me feel in the right direction? The more specific and vivid you can make your answers, the stronger your vision will be. And with that clarity comes the confidence and direction you need to make your dream a reality. Fear is a natural part of any journey towards something meaningful. The moment you set your sights on a big goal or dream, fear will inevitably show up. It's almost like a shadow always lurking in the background, waiting for the right moment to pounce. It whispers doubts, it questions your abilities, and it magnifies every possible outcome of failure. But here's the thing: fear isn't the enemy. In fact, fear is often a sign that you're on the right path, because it only appears when you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, when you're reaching for something greater than where you are now. Facing fear means acknowledging it, but not letting it control you. It's important to understand that fear doesn't go away just because you want it to. It will be there at every stage of your journey: when you start, when you're halfway through, and even when you're nearing the finish line. The key is learning how to move forward with the fear. You don't need to eliminate it, you need to build the courage to keep going in spite of it. Facing fear doesn't mean you won't feel scared. It means feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Each time you confront your fears and take action, despite them, you build strength and resilience. You prove to yourself that fear doesn't have to stop you, that it's not the barrier it pretends to be. Over time, you become more comfortable with discomfort. You learn that fear is just part of the process, a sign that you're doing something worthwhile. And remember, everyone faces fear, even the people you admire, the ones who seem fearless from the outside. The difference is that they've learned to dance with their fear. They've realized that the only way to achieve their dreams is to push through the fear, to keep moving forward, even when it feels risky or uncertain. So when fear shows up, don't run from it, acknowledge it, understand it, and then take the next step anyway. Because every step you take in the face of fear brings you closer to your goals, closer to the person you're meant to become. Fear may always be there, but it doesn't have to dictate your actions. You are stronger than your fears, and the life you're dreaming of is waiting on the other side of them. Failure is inevitable when you're striving for something meaningful. It's not a matter of if you'll fail, but when. The question is, how will you respond when it happens? Resilience in the face of failure is what separates those who eventually succeed from those who give up. It's easy to be motivated and optimistic when everything is going well, but real strength is shown when things fall apart, when the plan doesn't work out, and when you're left picking up the pieces. Failure can feel like the end of the road, but in reality, it's just a detour. It's part of the journey, not a final destination. If you're aiming high, if you're chasing something big, you'll stumble. You'll face setbacks. The key to resilience is understanding that failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of the process. Every mistake, every wrong turn is a lesson in disguise. It teaches you something you didn't know before, something you can use to improve and move forward. The most successful people in the world are not those who avoided failure, but those who learned from it and kept going. They didn't let a setback define them or stop them. They saw failure as feedback information about what didn't work so they could adjust and try again. Resilience is about having that perspective. It's about seeing failure not as a reflection of your worth or ability, but as an opportunity to grow, to get better, to come back stronger. When you fail, it can be tempting to quit, to think that maybe the dream wasn't meant for you. But resilience is what keeps you in the game when the initial excitement has worn off and the road ahead looks rough. It's about trusting that even though things didn't work out this time, there's still a path forward. That belief is what keeps you pushing when most people would stop. Failure can hurt. It can be embarrassing, frustrating, and demoralizing. But resilience means allowing yourself to feel those emotions without letting them consume you. You can acknowledge the pain, the disappointment, but then you have to move past it. You have to get back up. Resilience isn't about pretending that failure doesn't affect you, it's about refusing to let it stop you. The truth is, the road to success is rarely a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, and setbacks. If you expect the journey to be easy, you'll be disheartened. Believing in yourself is the foundation of everything you want to achieve in life. No matter how big your dreams are or how detailed your plans may be, without self-belief, none of it will come to fruition. This belief isn't about arrogance or thinking you're better than anyone else. It's about having an unwavering faith in your abilities, in your potential, and in your worth. It's knowing deep down that you have what it takes to succeed, even when circumstances suggest otherwise. Self-belief is the voice that tells you to keep going when everyone else says it's time to quit. It's that inner confidence that says, I can do this even when the odds seem stacked against you. This belief doesn't come from external validation, it comes from within. Others can offer encouragement or support, but ultimately you have to be the one who believes in your own power. If you're waiting for someone else to validate your worth, you'll always be at the mercy of other people's opinions. Real self-belief comes from an internal place that's unshakable. The journey toward any significant goal is filled with challenges, doubts, and obstacles. Along the way, there will be moments when it feels like nothing is going right. You might fail, make mistakes, or face criticism. But belief in yourself is what carries you through those tough times. It's the anchor that holds you steady, the thing that reminds you that despite the setbacks, you are still capable, still worthy, and still on the right path. One of the greatest obstacles to self-belief is comparison. It's easy to look around and think, I'm not as talented, smart, or successful as that person, but belief in yourself means focusing on your own journey and trusting that you have your own unique strengths to bring to the table. No one else has lived your life, faced your challenges, or possesses your combination of experiences and talents. You are uniquely equipped to succeed in ways that others may not be. Patience is often one of the most overlooked qualities on the road to success, but it is absolutely essential. In a world that glorifies instant gratification and overnight success stories, it's easy to forget that most meaningful achievements take time. Whether you're building a career, working on a personal goal, or striving for a dream, progress often happens slowly. It can be frustrating when things don't come together as quickly as you'd hoped, but patience allows you to stay grounded, focused, and committed even when the results aren't immediate. The truth is, anything worth having requires time and sustained effort. You can't rush growth and you can't rush the process. Just like you wouldn't expect a seed to become a tree overnight, you can't expect to reach your goals without giving them the time and space to develop. Patience teaches you to trust the process, to understand that the work you're doing today will pay off in the future, even if you can't see the results right away. Patience is also about resilience. It's easy to be patient when things are going smoothly, but the real test comes when you face delays, setbacks, or obstacles. In those moments, patience allows you to keep going without getting discouraged. It reminds you that progress isn't always linear, that there will be ups and downs, detours, and challenges. With patience, you learn to ride the waves instead of getting frustrated when things don't happen on your timeline. Patience, on the other hand, can lead to poor decisions. When you're in a hurry to see results, you might take shortcuts, compromise your values, or give up entirely when success doesn't come fast enough. Patience keeps you aligned with your long-term vision, helping you make decisions that support your ultimate goals rather than chasing quick wins that don't lead to lasting success. It also allows you to appreciate the journey. So often we're so focused on the end goal that we forget to enjoy the process. Patience helps you stay present, to find meaning and fulfillment in the small steps along the way. Each stage of the journey has its own lessons, and when you're patient, you're able to fully experience and learn from them. This not only makes the journey more enjoyable, but also enriches your eventual success because you know you've earned it through consistent, steady effort. Patience requires trust in yourself, in your abilities, and in the timing. No one achieves their dreams alone. No matter how strong, talented, or determined you are, there will be moments when you need help. Support systems are the network of people who uplift you, encourage you, and provide guidance when you need it most. These are the individuals who believe in you, sometimes even more than you believe in yourself, and their presence in your life can make all the difference. Support systems come in many forms. They can be family, friends, mentors, or even a community of like-minded individuals who share your vision. The important thing is that these people provide you with a safe space to be vulnerable, to ask for advice, and to lean on when the road gets tough. Having people who understand your goals and can offer both practical and emotional support is invaluable because as much as we might want to think we can handle everything on our own, there are times when external perspectives and encouragement are necessary. A good support system does more than just cheer you on, they hold you accountable. They remind you of your goals when you lose sight of them, and they challenge you to keep moving forward when you feel like giving up. They offer constructive criticism, honest feedback, and sometimes even tough love. These are the people who won't let you settle for less than what you're capable of, who push you to keep striving for more. In moments of self-doubt, your support system is there to remind you of your strengths and why you started in the first place. They help you see the bigger picture when you're stuck in the details and overwhelmed by setbacks. Their belief in you serves as a powerful motivator, especially during times when your own belief might be wavering. Support systems also provide balance. As much as they push you toward your goals, they're also there to remind you to take care of yourself along the way. They help you navigate the pressures and stresses that come with ambition, offering comfort, understanding, and sometimes even a much-needed distraction. They remind you that success isn't just about reaching the finish line, it's also about maintaining your well-being throughout the journey. One of the most beautiful aspects of having a strong support system is the reciprocal nature of it. Just as these people are there for you, you also have the opportunity to support them in their own journeys. It creates a bond of mutual encouragement where everyone is invested in each other's growth and success. This shared energy amplifies your resilience and determination because you know you're not walking the path alone. While it's important to cultivate independence and inner strength, knowing when and how to lean on others is equally vital. No one is meant to do it all alone. The right support system can offer you new perspectives, provide resources you might not have access to, and give you the confidence to take risks you might not otherwise take. Ultimately, a strong support system is like having a safety net. It doesn't prevent you from falling, but it does soften the landing and helps you get back on your feet faster. It's the quiet force in the background that keeps you moving forward, especially in the moments when you feel like giving up. And while your journey is yours to walk, the people who walk beside you, cheering you on, make all the difference in how far you can go. The joy of achievement is one of the most profound feelings you can experience. It's the culmination of hard work, perseverance, and the relentless pursuit of a goal that once seemed distant or even impossible. When you finally accomplish something you've been striving toward, it's not just about the moment of victory itself, it's about everything that led up to it. The long hours, the setbacks, the doubts, and the challenges all transform into a deep sense of fulfillment when you realize you've done what you set out to do. This joy isn't superficial or fleeting, it runs deep because it comes from knowing you've pushed yourself beyond your limits. It's the satisfaction of having taken an idea, a dream, or a goal and turning it into something real. It's the kind of joy that's earned, built through effort and resilience rather than something handed to you. The struggle makes the success sweeter, and the journey gives the achievement its true value. But the joy of achievement is not just about reaching the end goal, about the personal growth that happens along the way. When you achieve something significant, you not only prove that the goal was possible, but you also discover new strengths within yourself. You realize that you're capable of more than you thought, that you can endure and overcome more than you expected. This realization brings with it a deep sense of pride, not just in what you've accomplished, but in who you become through the process. There's also a joy in reflecting on the obstacles you've overcome to get to that point. When you look back at the times when things didn't go as planned or when you were close to giving up, you can now see those moments as critical steps that shaped your success. The challenges didn't break you, they made you stronger, more focused, and more determined. This achievement, then, is not just about the destination, but the journey that got you there with all its twists and turns. The joy of achievement also carries with it a sense of freedom. When you accomplish something meaningful, it releases you from the weight of uncertainty, from the weight of questions that lingered in your mind. You no longer have to wonder if you're capable. You've proven to yourself that you are. It gives you confidence, not just in this specific achievement, but in your ability to tackle whatever comes next. With each success, your belief in yourself grows, and that sense of empowerment carries forward into future endeavors. Finally, the joy of achievement often comes with the realization that your success isn't just about you. It's about the people who supported you, the lessons you've learned, and the impact you can now. In conclusion, the journey toward achieving your dreams is a multifaceted experience that encompasses desire, vision, resilience, patience, belief in self, and the invaluable support of others. Each element plays a crucial role in shaping your path, guiding you through the challenges, setbacks, and triumphs that define your journey. It is important to recognize that the pursuit of your dreams is not merely about the destination, it is about the growth, the lessons, and the joy that come with every step you take. As you navigate your unique path, remember that fear is a natural companion, but it doesn't have to hold you back. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it motivate you to push further. Cultivate patience and understand that true achievement requires time and consistent effort. Believe in yourself wholeheartedly, knowing that you have the strength and capability to overcome any obstacle in your way. Moreover, lean on your support systems, the people who uplift you and remind you of your potential, for their encouragement can be a powerful force. Celebrate each achievement, no matter how small, for they are milestones that reflect your hard work and determination. Let the joy of accomplishment serve as fuel for your future endeavors, igniting a passion to chase even bigger dreams. Ultimately, the journey is yours, and every moment is an opportunity for growth, discovery, and connection. So go forth with confidence, embrace the challenges, and believe wholeheartedly in the extraordinary potential that lies within you. Remember, if you want it, you can achieve it. All it takes is desire, clarity, resilience, and a commitment to your own journey. Thank you.